And we're live. Hello, guys. So if it's pop a little bit. Metabolic conditioning today. Combining aerobic with strength training to challenge the body's energy systems. HIIT training, so in a short space of time. So some of the exercises here are super challenging. I'm hoping I'm not going to go into a coughing fit. I am cold. But I'm soon going to warm up. So MetaFit timings. So we're going to go, so you can see I've got the battle ropes out. So first round is a matrix format. I choose 4 exercises. I've got battle ropes, as many as you can, working the shoulders and cardio, into tuck jumps, cardio, thrusters with 5 kilograms, and then weighted squat pulse. In the matrix format, so it's the first exercise, then it's the first and the second, then 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4, 3, 2, 1, then 4, 3, 2, then 4, 3, then 4, and that's round 1 done. So that's the first. Then we move on to round 2, which I've got shoulder press with the 5 kilograms into upright row. Then battle ropes, so those 2 are repair, sorry. Then over to battle ropes, battle rope burpees, V-sit leg raise coupled with long jumps, and then left side, right side B stance, and that finishes round 2. Hi guys! And then the third round is 4 exercises, a minute on each. We have L-sit to failure, burpee over the battle rope again, block press leg raise, and then bench squat with a medium weight. So a minute on each. So it's very challenging. I may change some of the exercises as I fatigue. I'll see how I go because it's the first cardio session in a month. Like I said, it's metabolic conditioning. You can see it's a gorgeous evening. My phone's on charge, so I can't go back any further. Let me see. I want to get the battle ropes in. Battle ropes. And then I'll just move this over. As I go, everything's probably going to get moved around anyway. I just need a good enough battery. Hi guys. So you can see that. Right. I'm a little bit like in anticipation a bit. Right, let's see. No pressure.
It's hurdle jumps.
Oops.
Welcome to the MetaFit Hit Zone workout.
Start your Fitbit. Battle ropes to start.
In 20 seconds.
So I am answering questions during my
The mini matrix. 4 exercises, adding 1 on each
workout.
time.
Battle
The
ropes.
first exercise is hurdle jumps.
I can't remember how much these weigh before anyone else.
4, 3,
I have warmed up a wee bit.
hurdle jumps.
So these should be around something, but don't have anything nearby. Try to get them up as high as you can. So I'm going to do them again.
Your next 2 exercises
I could put it around my bench, but I like rooms.
and 180 tuck jumps.
Same again, then tuck jumps.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hurdle jump.
Breaths. So I'm answering questions on health, fitness, fat loss, toning. Oh, good for the shoulders, this one.
180 tuck jumps.
Tuck jumps. Really good for the calves. Someone was asking about that the other day. Hi guys. It's like I'm trying to see over the fence. Knees to the front, belly button height if you can. Those 2 exercises again. Hi guys, hi.
Seconds rest. Your next 3 exercises are
Then we're adding on thrusters.
tuck jumps and Y jumps. 5, 4, 3,
Like I said, this should be tied around somewhere. Still heavy. Foot jumps. Bringing your knees to about your hip height, belly button height. Someone said, what the fuck is she doing? She's just jumping. I'm doing metabolic conditioning. Thrusters. Then we're adding in squat pulls. Oh, if you don't like it, fuck off, basically. Right, back to the start. Folk are just jealous. Oh, if I am answering any questions on health, fitness, fat loss, toning, tuck jumps, knees to the front. I'm a health and fitness professional, answering any weight loss questions. Landing soft. Do as many as you can with good technique. Weighted pulse, keeping low. Oh. Shake off and back into it. Rest. Going backwards now. That's one layer. Hello, player. Hiya. Back to the start. Oh, sorry. Pulses. Oh, back up, no big deal. Shake your leg off, back down. Keep going. Thrusters. Over halfway of round one. So I'm answering any questions on health, fitness, fat loss, toning, building muscle as I train. Last battle rope. Oh. Oh. Knocking battle ropes off. How are we doing, guys? Oh, doing strength training. Hit. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Thrusters, power coming from the lower body. Last tuck jumps and they're getting knocked off. Working on cardio today. Thank God that's been knocked off.
Your next two exercises are skater circles and Y jumps.
sort them back ropes out. Pull. Keeping the burn in the quads for as long as you can. Oh, thruster. It's like a Chinese lanterns in the sky. Some of it's on fire coming down. Finish it with a deload and go for pulses, squat pulse. Hi guys, welcome to my live.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Finishing round 1. Just keep low. Keep pushing the knees out. Ooh. Oh, thank God for that. Grab a drink.
25 seconds rest. Zone 2, the core zone. 3 pairs of exercises.
Pairs of exercises next.
18 seconds on each, with no rest in between. Your first pair are oblique mountain climbers and hot hands.
Shoulder press to upright row.
4, 3, 2, 1.
As many as I can. These are like a lightweight for me. How are we doing, guys? Quite a quiet evening. Then upright row, shoulders back. Quality over quantity. I'd love a like and subscribe, guys. Battle ropes and burpees over the battle rope. I'm in Scotland. Right, battle ropes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Deep breaths. Working the shoulders.
Hot knees.
Burpees over.
Hot knees.
Moving on.
20 seconds rest.
V-sit leg raise
Exercises.
and long jumps.
Pulls and plank circles.
Whew. 10 minutes in.
5, 4, 3,
Welcome to my life.
1. 5K.
My abs are killing from yesterday's metaphor.
Plank circles. 3.
Long jumps.
Plank circles.
Landing in a squat.
3, 2, 20 seconds rest. Your next pair of exercises are oblique mountain climbers.
Beast stance, deadlift. Hi guys. Hi, I do remember you. How are you getting on, guys? Answer any questions on health and fitness as I do MetaFit. Deadlifts in the beast stance. Over to the other side, we're ready. Engaging that glute on the front leg. Leaning on the forward leg. 90% weight. Oh, I did that 4 more times, man. I'm gonna die. Thanks, guys, for support. Grab a drink. Back to the start. Shoulder press. An upright row. It's 6:20 here in Scotland PM. All the way up, all the way down. Trying to be in alignment with your head. Try not to lean backwards though. Oh, upright row. Any questions on health, fitness, fat loss, toning, building muscle? Any rehab, back pain questions? Comment, we'll get into it. Whew. Battle ropes next.
20 seconds rest. Your next pair of exercises are side caveman crawls and plank circles.
Then burpees.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Side caveman crawls.
This is working the shoulders. Getting them up as high as I can. Burpees over the rope. My shoulders are going to be dying tomorrow. L-sit leg raise
Exercises are oblique mountain climbers
and long jumps. Whew. Deep breaths to recover.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oblique mountain climbers.
Long jumps. Landing in a squat. For the knees. These stance deadlifts to finish this round. Hi guys, welcome to my live. Metabolic conditioning. Answering any questions on health, fitness, weight loss. Lean on that front leg. Weight in the front heel. Squeezing the front glute coming up. Over to the other side, finishing round 2. I do love these though. Have a drink.
20 seconds rest. Your next pair of exercises are side caveman crawls and plank circles.
I'm a personal trainer, 12 years, online lifestyle coach, Pilates and yoga teacher. Answering any questions on fitness, weight loss, muscle, rehab. Oh, burned. Oh, upright row. Pushing your shoulder blades towards your spine. Scott, can you block that person, please? Zone 2 done, last zone.
Zone 3.
We've got L-sit practice, so 4 exercises back to back, 1 minute on each.
Seconds rest in between. Your first exercise is agility sprints.
L-sit practice. You see these, yeah?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Agility sprints.
Oh. Keeping my knees close to my body so there's less weight. Oh. Halfway. Oh. Oh. They were there, they were hard. Burpees next. Over the battle rope. Answering any questions on health and fitness, guys, whilst I'm exercising. I'm a health and fitness professional. Let's go. Try not to stop, just slow it down. Halfway. Oh, cardio's been hit badly. Oh, my goodness. Oh.
20 seconds rest. Your next exercise is borrower squats.
Block press, leg press. Leg raise.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Borrower squats.
These are hard. Oh, wow.
20 seconds rest. Your final exercise is burpees.
Finisher, bench squat. Tough on the wrist then.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Front squat.
Burpees.
Halfway. Last few reps. Keep going, push. Last bit.
Congratulations.
My goodness, that was hard. We got any questions on health, fitness, fat loss, toning? Absolutely dying. Oops. What the hell have I done there? How do I get that off? Oh, there we go. What a noob. So there's something I want to try. And my wrists really felt that. That was hard. There's a yoga pose I do want to try. As I recover. My shoulders were so done from that, by the way. I feel like I need to blow my nose. So, going on the ends. Yeah, no flexibility yet. I'm gonna stretch off. Hi guys, welcome to my live. Just done a metabolic conditioning class. I'm answering any questions that you may have on health, fitness, fat loss, toning, building muscle. I'm a personal trainer of 12 years, online lifestyle coach, helping clients stick to the diet and having it like fit around their busy lives. Everyone's busy, right? And there's a trick to it. I'd love a like and subscribe. I'm a Pilates and yoga teacher as well. I help manage stress, rehab. Wow, racism, that's a new one. If you don't like it, keep scrolling. Not bothered, there's plenty more people. Hi Legend, thanks for the support. Hi guys. So I'm answering any questions now on nutrition, anything that you're struggling with, anything that you need help with in terms of rehab, weight loss, diet, advice. So I am a health and fitness professional. I've got a lot of experience. So you can feel free to pick my brains. I don't like that term. What protein shake do you use? I just, Optimum Nutrition Gold Standard Whey is what I recommend. It's a small scoop for 20 grams of protein, about 120 calories. So it's great for weight loss versus bars where there's more calories, same amount of protein. I usually just do that a few times a week just to bump up my protein levels if I'm struggling, like if it's been a super busy day. But Optimum Nutrition Gold Standard Whey Protein, what I do like about it is loads of nice flavours and it mixes really easily. But it is important to get most of your protein from your diet, and that is a skill and it takes time. So by all means use protein shakes, protein bars to increase protein intake so you build muscle, you keep muscle, decrease hunger levels as well. There's loads of benefits of protein, but you should be looking at getting your protein levels from your diet as well, like eating. Hi guys, my abs are absolutely killing me from yesterday's MetaFit. Absolutely dying. Is your serve. I'm struggling to lose weight. I end up gaining more. What should I do? But it's also easy for me to lose weight when I do lose weight. So you're losing weight but you can't keep it off, I'm guessing, and when you end up gaining more than what you've lost initially, it's usually because you've lost muscle as well, which is metabolically active. It costs calories to keep muscle, right? So for every 1 pound of muscle you burn about 6 to 8 calories in a day to keep it, versus fat where it's nothing. So if you're struggling to lose weight and you keep gaining more back, whatever you're doing, it's not sustainable for you long term. First of all, get to know what your eating patterns like, become more self-aware. Are you bench now? Hi guys. You need to, it's a marathon, not a sprint, and it's small changes compound over time. So like they say, improve 1% every single day. But again, remember that consistency looks different on a day-by-day basis, and a lot of people go, so I'm just going to throw like loads of information at you, but a lot of people have the perfectionist mindset. You don't need to be perfect, nobody's perfect, bodybuilders aren't perfect. You don't need to be perfect to get amazing results. You can still have the chocolate and the wine and stuff. You just learn in moderation, and usually people cut them things out temporarily, then they miss them too much, then they binge and overeat on them. It's hard for me to keep less sugar. So if you're struggling with sugar cravings, that's very common. First of all, we're in an obesogenic environment, so everywhere around you like is tempting you, right? So it's super hard. So we have to have some boundaries and restrictions somewhere, right? Otherwise we're all just going to be obese and unhealthy and dying of diabetes and dementia, etc. And like chronic disease, metabolic syndrome, right? So if you're struggling with sugar cravings, it's usually because you left it too long in between meal times. So if you've not ate breakfast and then you're just going in for lunch, or not having enough for lunch, you're going to crave sugar. You don't get any points for making this harder. So make it work with yourself, make it as easy as possible. Manage your environment, don't keep any sugar in your house. If you need support from like whoever you live with, they need to be able to support you as well. I'd love a like and subscribe, guys. Anyone else struggling with sugar cravings? It's a really common one. Also remember, you are human. You will fuck up. Today I've been absolutely ravenous. It's what you do day by day, and you need to be learning from it. Okay, I get loads of sugar, then what happened? Become a bit of a detective. Okay, so Monday, Tuesday, I got tons of steps in, which was awesome, and I was on point with all my calories and stuff. But maybe that was too many steps for now, and it's caused sugar cravings. Like you've gone into too big of a calorie deficit, so you're losing too much too fast. You get that pushback from your body, so increasing hunger is going to ramp up and cravings. So you need to not look to lose fat so fast where you're dealing with all these cravings. And it's like loads of sacrifice and loads of torture basically, and you need to lose at a rate where it's motivating for you, and that you're seeing progress and you're able to keep on track. It's sustainable. You're not like, there's some compromise in there, but learning moderation is a skill. It takes time, and there's a trial and error process to all this. You've got to find out what works for you, Max. So I could like prescribe you a diet plan. It works for me as a busy mum of 2, and I'm on the road a lot, so I've got access to Marks and Spencer's, for example. They do great salads for lunch and protein shakes, versus you might be, for all I know, a wagon driver struggling to get steps in, only is able to do a certain amount of steps in a day. So you've got to be a bit of a detective, go through a trial and error process, and record it as well, so you can remember it, as you will forget. So this worked, why? And check in with yourself regularly, like once a week. Works well having an accountability partner. But things that fill you up if you are struggling with hunger and sugar cravings, don't leave it too long in between meals. Don't have something that spikes your sugar glucose levels, because then they drop and then you get the cravings. Get in 20 to 30 grams of fibre a day. Feed your microbiome. Protects the liver from tsunamis of sugar, and yeah, keeps you fuller for longer. But don't go 0 to 100 with your fibre, okay? You've got to increase it slowly, especially if you're increasing the protein, otherwise you will get constipated, be in pain, and maybe have diarrhea as well. Protein up to a certain point has satiety benefits of like being full for longer. But yeah, any other questions on health and fitness? I used to believe that I had like a sugar addiction. It's actually not a thing. There's similar qualities of a sugar addiction, but it doesn't meet all of the criteria for it to be an addiction. Lights up certain parts of the brain, doesn't it, like cocaine and all that. But I used to think that I had a sugar addiction, so I used to have it every single day. Then when I educated myself a little bit more and brought in the trial and error and what I knew, as in not leaving it too long between meals, if I moved loads the previous day and the day before, maybe eat more. It's like, so say if you got loads of activity on Monday, Tuesday, your body's going to want more calories to fuel that and for you not to get injured and for you to build muscle, right? But you don't want to eat all the calories back, otherwise then you gain weight or you don't lose weight. So you've got to fuel yourself, but also not go crazy as well. But yeah, I've not had the sugar question. I think maybe once a while ago when I first started going live, but you'd think that a lot more people struggled with sugar, you know. But yeah, the more processed food and the more sugar you eat, the more your body's gonna crave it. If you cut it out for a month and prioritize fruit and veg, rainbow colours, pulses like your beans and your lentils, your palate will change. The taste buds do change. It takes on average between 2 or 3 weeks, but you do start enjoying these foods more, promise you. You just got to stick with it. And the foods that you once found disgusting, you might be more inclined to try them and stick to it. But you've got to find a diet that you enjoy and that you've got foods on that you enjoy and that you're forcing yourself to eat. However, sometimes we've got to eat foods that we need rather than want. For example, a few times a week make sure I have a salad that's ticking the box for protein, pulses, fibre. It's real food, because that's what my body needs to perform at its best. And yeah, sometimes you can have the foods that you want. But yeah, any other questions on health, fitness, fat loss, toning, building muscle? Wasn't the best, never dies. Is that alcohol never dies? Wasn't the best session there, gotta admit, but no progress is linear, as I say many times in a day. And I ticked the box. Sometimes, like your workouts, as with your nutrition, they're gonna be pish, and it's just more about ticking the box and just showing up anyway. It's the same with everything in life. No progress is linear with anything. Any questions on health and fitness? Quite quiet tonight. I'm going to love yous and leave yous. I'll be live tomorrow with a MetaFit class. With another live class. I might do back, I think. We shall see. But thanks for joining. I'd love a like and subscribe and hit that bell icon. If you're wanting to learn more about nutrition and fat loss, etc., check out my shorts. I've got a big library of shorts and Pilates and yoga videos for de-stressing, flexibility, rehab, that kind of stuff. Check it out. Hope you enjoy it. And I'll see you tomorrow if you're on. Thanks.